Welcome back to Vanderbilly.com. This is part 2 of a lesson on Fleetwood Mac's Hypnotized. In this section, we're going to cover the solo. So let's get started. Okay, the distinctive thing about this solo, which is in C minor, is that it's almost all octaves after the first few notes. And in case you don't play octaves regularly, if you're playing between the E and the D, the octaves are 2 frets apart. The A and the G, they're 2 frets apart. The D and the B, they're 3 frets apart. And the G and the E, they're 3 frets. So that's pretty important to know. You're going to start off playing single notes on the D string. You're going to slide up from the 9th to the 10th fret 3 times and slide off. Okay? And then you play this very softly in the background. You can hear it on the studio album. It's just a pull off from the 10th to the 8th and a hammer on to the 10th and slide off. So it's like... And then you move into the octaves. The first octave is on the A string 8th fret and the G string 10th fret. And you're going to slide up 2 frets. And then go back to 8th and 10th. Down to 6 and 8. That's 2 frets down. And then back up to the 10th, 8th and 10th. And back to the 10th and 12th. So very slowly it goes like this. Okay? That's the first figure. Then you're at the 10th fret and the 12th fret on the A and the G strings respectively, and you're going to do this kind of wobble back and forth like this. And you just do that, I guess it's like... Okay. And then play the G string 8th fret and the E string 11th, just once, like this. So. Then you go back to this, but it's slightly different, and it goes like this. So there's less sliding. So that's, and I'll just call, since your second finger is fixed, I'm just going to call the A string notes. So it's A string 8th, up to the 10th, back to the 8th, down to the 6th, and up to the 8th. Then you move up to the A string 10th and the G string 12th, and then move over to the D string 10th. And remember that then when you're on the B string, you have to go 3 frets down, so you get the 13th. So it's, so you play that just like that. It's, and then when you're over here, you move over to the B string 10th and the E string 13th. And actually you move down 2 frets and you slide up to that. So it's, and then down 2 frets. I'm sorry. And then move back to the D string and the B string in the same position. And and then slide up and off. So that whole thing is just like this. So you've just played. And then you come back to this basic pattern over here on the A string 8th fret and G string 10th fret. Slide up and play. And then you're moving down to the E string and the D string and playing. Okay? And next you move to the A string 6th fret and the G string 8th fret and play just this. And then after that, slide up 2 frets. And then back down. And then over to the E string 8th fret and D string 10. Then you rest a beat or two actually, and then move up to the A string 10th and the G string 12th and just slide off. Okay. Then you play A string 8th fret and G string 10th fret, and you move up 2 frets and back fast like this. And then play a C minor chord here at the 8th fret. And then there's this little single note figure. What you're doing is you're hammering on from the B string 8th to the B string 9th, and then pulling off, and then hammering on to the G string 10th, like that. And you play that 4 times, and then end on the B string 8. And you play one more octave. You go up to the D string on the 10th fret and the B string on the 13th. So you've just followed with this. Slide off. Then you come back and you play a very similar figure. You're just playing. So it's this one hammer and pull, and then walk down G string 10th fret, G string 8th fret, and D string 10th fret. And then the solo ends by playing the D string 9th fret and the B string 12th fret, and it's a little tricky because you're going to slide up like that, and you're going to do that 6 times. So it's okay, and the trick is you just have to keep your pinky kind of locked in there. So it's and that is a solo. Lots of education in terms of octaves there. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.